Greetings, this is the Evening Run. A pleasure always. Your host, Danoby2.
Oh no. Hello. Oh my God. Is there anybody even left? Do I even have anybody left who wants to listen to me? Apologies. Oh my God. Where do I begin? I miss you folks. I do. Genuinely. I really do. Sometimes I get distracted with life. It's been a wacky year, ups and downs. I honestly feel like I owe you wonderful folks an apology for my absence. And for those of you who've been asking for me on my disappearance, I still have the collection. I'm still buying toys. I'm still getting hit with invoices. But I told myself for 2026 that I was going to commit to at least a live stream update once a month. And I failed you folks. I really have. I have absolutely failed. And that being said, moving forward from today, from tonight, I'm going to do my darnest to stay up to date, especially since my all-time favorite event, San Diego Comic-Con, is just around the corner. It's just a couple months where I'll be hobnobbing with the celebrities all the way at the back of Hall H, using binoculars to sightsee all the stars that were contractually obligated to show up for the for the Hall H panel to plug their movie. But yeah, it's been a lot of stuff happening, hasn't there? Yeah, I need to check in with the community here. Let's see what's going on. Wow, what's with this friggin' camera? Hold on now. What's going on here? My mouse. Sorry. Apologies too for running late. I am rusty. I need to do better. I need to do better for you folks. I feel like I've somewhat failed you wonderful folks. God, I'm going to have to work hard to earn your trust, ain't I? Look at that. And, you know, the one person that's always believed in me, look at that, you know, Eric, thank you so much. I apologize for late. Thank you for so much for always being there. And also for Nate, geeking out, also for kind of keeping me in the loop while I have been on, I've been on a journey, folks. Look, last week, I don't even remember last week. Last week was EDC. Last 4 days here in Las Vegas, I got caught up in that shenanigans, hijinks. I woke up in one part of different. It's a long story. EDC happened. It was a huge event. We're going to talk about toys, folks. Swag. Good morning, Andre. This is the way. Thank you for checking in from London. Is that in the morning? Is that 5:00? No, is that? He returns. All right, Arcade Maroon. There you go. Hello. We're still here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Las Vegas Knights. There you go. 3-0. Well, that's right. I had my sister was actually, she's a huge I enjoy the Golden Knights, but my sister's a huge fan. She was texting me some updates. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm back. Right. I'm back. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna ask you wonderful folks to help me. We're gonna participate. It's gonna be a one-on-one where we're gonna work together, and because I feel, not saying that Nate has not done a good job. Nate has been an asset to the updates within the community for me since I've been enjoying this hiatus, right? I really have, but I understand that I need to do my diligence in keeping the channel active, especially if I want to keep attending San Diego Comic-Con as press. So I have to put in my time. I got to put in my time, and I enjoy doing this. I do, but life happens. But anyway, enough of the excuses and such. Where's my look? I got some notes. I like to do notes. let's where would you wonderful folks like me to be? I have quite a few topics here. Just to kind of get an idea from the community here, for those of you who are still left, who are still following me, thank you so much. What would you like me to touch upon? I have 6 different topics here. I'm pretty sure one of them is going to pop up from the comments. So I'm gonna throw this out to you folks out there. What is the first thing? And I'll try my darnest not to rock the boat too hard. If not, I do have some topics here. Let's talk about, you know what? Before I get into the Ahsoka Padawan, which is just ridiculous. I want to talk about Star Wars. Let's talk about Star Wars, and then I'll segue and I'll share my thoughts with you folks on the whole Ahsoka Padawan joke. Is what I see. Let's add this on here. We have had a bombardment of Hot Toys, Star Wars specific. It has it's been brutal. This is and it makes perfect sense if you look at it from a logistics point from Hot Toys, right? It's not very often. I mean, hell, it's been almost 7 years since we've gotten an actual, regardless what you folks feel about it, a theatrical representation of Star Wars in theaters. So you have to give Hot Toys credit to in taking advantage of what's known as a tentpole event, right? There's a big movie, Disney's pumping in millions of dollars in advertisement, and it is called Synergy. And it's Hot Toys kind of riding the bandwagon of the Star Wars hype train, for regardless of how long. It's probably going to last for another week or so, and it'll fizzle out. But it's starting from the May the 4th. It's been aggressive. I have to say, it's been very very aggressive in the drops, specifically Star Wars drops. It like I never, I mean, in the years collecting Hot Toys and 1/6 scale figures, I've never seen anything like this. Like talk about an unusual, devastating storm. Where technically the country is and I'll try to mitigate the amount of politics, but unfortunately, when you're purchasing high-end action figures, right? These aren't $20 action figures; these are pretty expensive. You have to take into consideration the current economic conditions, right? There are collectors out there who are probably selling plasma to fill up their gas tanks, and food, everything, inflation, all sorts of stuff. And at the same time, we're secretly building an underground railroad and sneaking in action figures from our spouses, so that we don't get in trouble. we're kind of like deviating packages, because we're supposed to be saving, right? We're supposed to be saving money. And I've been down this path almost a decade ago. I remember this, where things were dropping so aggressively attractive, and you or whoever is the head of the household, you are under financial watch as to save money, but you don't want to miss out because you don't want to get punished by history. So we have to adapt, and we have to become clever. Excuse me one second. I'm going to turn on the air in here because it's been hot. It's been a hot day. I'm just going to turn on. I need to turn on my AC because it's warm in the 3rd floor right now. That's what I was doing. I wasn't texting anybody. You folks have my my full attention here. So it's tough times, but it's still in the game. Yes. Have I throttled my pre-orders and my purchases? Absolutely, but I am 100% still in the game. I saw this coming. You folks know that I've been kind of Chicken Little within the community. I've been I saw the devastation. I saw the oncoming typhoon from last year. All the red flags were there. All the red flags, and every year, typically during the holidays, there's always a purge. There's always just some collectors who are just pruned. They're like, oh, all the invoices come in, they miscalculated, they didn't calculate the correct trajectory through the hyperlanes, and they end up hitting a supernova or a black hole, and they get busted, and they're forced to sell their collection, or worse, deviate into Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series to get their fix. Ew. So if you heed my warnings, right, you can still look. We all cannot get everything. It's just no way. But you can definitely create a top, kind of like a top 10 list. I have been really good with my spreadsheet. I've been really proud of my spreadsheet that I have been averaging just under 20 pre-orders per year. Do I want more figures than what I have currently committed to 20 pre-orders? Yes. I've also had to adapt into creating a chase list where I have certain figures that unfortunately I cannot commit to providing the deposit, but I definitely want to get it. I definitely want to purchase it down the road when it gets released. I don't want to miss out on it. The problem is that you have two unstable elements, two unstable electrons. You have Sideshow, and then you have Hot Toys, and they are constantly creating friction. They typically don't talk to each other. You can have a release in Hong Kong today, and then 90 days later, Sideshow decides to release it, or worse, it gets released in Hong Kong this week, and then the following week, Sideshow then decides to burden everybody with invoices. Hey, we're going to start shipping this particular figure within the next 2 weeks, and you're like, well, what's this? What's going on? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean we're gonna ship the figure 2 weeks? I thought we were gonna do 90 days. Sideshow has no rhyme or reason. They have no. They have no. Sideshow is absolute and unstable element. They're like a quantum quark. You don't know where they're going to materialize. You don't know when you're going to get an invoice. You don't know. They can give you an estimate of what, 6 months. Yeah, okay. But it's very difficult. It's very challenging, and it really sucks that they are the main U.S. distributor here in the U.S. It honestly does. I honestly just wish everything was shipped overseas from Hong Kong or directly from Hot Toys, because I just still feel that Sideshow is doing a piss poor ass job of shipping and informing and such. It is the age of Star Wars collectibles. Oh my God, and then some. Boy, is it ever? Is it ever? Is it ever? And I was gonna talk a little bit spoilers on the Mandalorian and Grogu film, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. I feel that Star Wars collectors in general are a tough bunch to please, and I feel the movie is getting a lot of negative backlash because, let's face it, it makes for good clickbait articles and good clickbait content. It just does. Star Wars has always been a phenomenal way to make a lot of money by just simply hating on it. I didn't think the movie was phenomenal, and I also didn't think the movie was bad. It has its production issues. I thought the film was okay. I'm still going to stick by it. It's okay. And I kind of predicted that the Rotten score would probably be just under 65%. It was going to come in fresh. I didn't think it would be this 50-50 decisive, though. I honestly feel a lot of critics are just shitting on it because we've been kept waiting for so long, and coming out of the gates, we get a Filoni-verse theatrical representation. But it is what it is. Still waiting for Chewbacca and C3. What's going on there? What is? I don't get this. What's this? Why are you still waiting for Chewbacca and C3PO? That is wild, Eric. That is simply wild. I don't know why that is. I'm going to go from the top here, from the newest releases. I'm going to try to backtrack here because I do have some thoughts on some of the stuff that with the toy fair and everything being dropped in Hong Kong. There's been There's been some really interesting drops. There really is. Sorry, I was running late because I came from the gym. So I'm a bit thirsty. Okay. The Battle Droid and STAP. Holy shit. The price point on this really caught me off guard. This really. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello. The Battle Droid STAP. This was teased, what, 3-4 years ago? This was teased in Star Wars Celebration in LA in 2022. I know, because I was there. Talk about a delayed pre-order. Like, we all knew within the Star Wars Hot Toys community that we were going to get this, but the timing, I feel, couldn't be poorer. I applaud you, Hot Toys, that you are rewarding the community with some really interesting and fantastic drops. But Jesus, my God, Hot Toys, you really know how to pick the worst friggin' times, right? It's, for some of you folks out there, do you want the Battle Droid and STAP, or do you want to fill up your 26-gallon gas tank? I'm going to choose the Battle Droid and STAP. And if it means you fortune to buy gas, I would recommend getting an electric scooter or walk. This is a must. This is a must. This is going to get pre-ordered. Unfortunately, I have to pre-order this. I cannot add it into my chase because I feel this is going to be a small batch. And it's a bit ridiculous that the first representation of the Battle Droid of the Neomoid Battle Droid. This is the true representation. This is the true representation of the Battle Droid. That we get it peppered in. We get it as a 2-pack with the STAP. Not saying there's nothing wrong with the STAP, but some of us want to troop build. Not selling the Battle Droid itself should be against the law. I have to agree with you, Clone Trooper. I have to agree. 100%. This is it's maybe they felt, because I want to say the first representation of the Battle Droid was the Geonosian Battle Droid, and that retailed for what, $195? It's $195. So this is a good price. You're getting a small Star Wars vehicle. You're getting a small Star Wars vehicle for $255. It is a really good fair price. Nate, this is a good fair price, Nate. This is
oh yes, it is.
This is a good fair price. We kind of touched on this. We kind of speculated that Hot Toys may be adjusting their prices, or maybe not even Hot Toys. It could be Sideshow adapting their price points of to the current economic conditions, because they, come on, Sideshow is no dummy, neither is Hot Toys. They know that Americans are struggling right now, but we still want our goods.
In this economy?
In this economy. I mean, Nate, we are still under wartime conditions. Are we not?
Yes, we are.
Why are you not? This is wartime conditions, you know? The world does not like us. That being said, don't hate on me. I just want my Battle Droid and STAP.
True story.
His royal Nateness.
Hey, this is Danoby's time, okay?
This is me. Nate, I always will invite. I actually invited a few people, and you can always count on Nate. So God bless him. Even though he sends me invites to join his live streams, and I'm usually high, drunk, or lost somewhere in the desert. God bless Nate. You are a national treasure to the community.
Okay, I'll take that one.
There you go. This is a must. You folks know that I have granted asylum into my collection for all Star Wars droids. It's not their fault that they're mediocre, so they've always will always. This is a must. This has to come in. It kind of just sucks that this is the true representation, and we can only get with a STAP. I would love to build on this, but I'm not going to buy two Battle Droids and STAPs. I would love, yeah. Now, will they come out with more Battle Droids? Probably, because the Battle Droids, they come in all sorts of different rainbow colors. So that's no big secret. So for now, this is fine. This is a good welcome surprise. It really is. What do you think about this? You're excited for this, right? Or you're not? Or you? I don't think you're as big as droids as I am, though, right?
Oh no, I love my droids. I love my
Okay.
droids.
Yeah.
This one for sure is coming home. The only thing I do agree though, Hot Toys could have done the single portion for this, but for the price you're honestly getting a free vehicle with this.
Yeah.
Or you're buying the vehicle, you're getting the droid free, or you're buying the droid and getting the vehicle for free. Either or. It's a steal to buy
Yeah.
this for this price.
Yeah, I agree. They did a really good R&D job on the whole design of the battle droid. In fact, I ended up buying 2 of the Geonosian battle droids, and the fact that you can, yeah, I do have 2, and you can really be creative with the poses. You can have them fully assembled, ready for storage. This is I love the battle droids. I've always yeah. I really wish by 10. No. If this would have been sold separately, I probably would have just pre-ordered 2 just to kind of prep in advance. Yeah. Yeah, because it is the quintessential troop builder for the Separatist army, right?
Yes.
The fact that they're drowning us with so many clone troopers, well, you got to have an opposing enemy side, right? And the enemy side, it is the droids, right? The droid army of the Separatists.
Separatists,
So,
yeah, the only issue is how long will this last? That's the problem we
yeah,
have. Because
yeah.
last time the original Geonosis release, Battle Droid, only lasted for like 4 months and then it waitlisted. They
Oh,
just stopped.
really?
Yeah, it stopped production. I managed to get 2 of those. So I don't know how long this is gonna stay up for pre-order. That's the problem.
Okay.
So
I ended up, I'm pretty sure with the Geonosian droids, I ended up just pre-ordering 2 right off the
okay.
bat.
Same
Yeah,
here.
and
Same here.
it was a day one, and I'm pretty sure it was a day one. I'm pretty sure it was a day one pre-order as well, because I was just excited that we had finally gotten. And this is something that Hot Toys is notorious doing. They always release the derivative of said character, like this is the flagship character of the battle droid, but yet the first iteration is the Geonosian battle droid. Same thing too, like we which we'll talk about in a second. It's with Rotta the Hutt. Like everybody's been waiting for
Rota.
Jabba the Hutt, but yet
Mhm.
they released the derivative of Rotta the Hutt. I'm like, and they've done this. They've always done this. It's like you don't release the A character first, but you release the B character, and clearly there must be some sort of market and tactic behind it why they do that. So
Yeah,
it's
they've done this before. The original Scout Trooper speeder bike was not Return of the Jedi. It was
yep.
the white one from Mandalorian.
Oh, that's right. That is
Yeah.
absolutely right. That's right. They
Mhm.
did do that for that. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Remnant. I don't.
Ooh.
I don't have much love for this. I don't care for this.
Not
Imperial
not
Remnant.
even if it's not even if it's like an iconic look from the OTs.
It is, but it's an incomplete figure. I've always seen these type of like the Imperial pilot, Imperial driver. I've always seen them as somewhat lackluster, semi incomplete. It's an AT-AT driver, but here's the kicker.
Mhm.
Showing this to a layman, all they're going to see is it's a Star Wars figure. They're not going to know that this is a specific AT-AT driver. They're like, oh, that's from Star Wars, or it's it, or you know what? They may even, or to even annoy the dedicated Star Wars collectors, a layman would see this and they would just assume it's a pilot, a TIE fighter pilot, or a snow speed or something. They wouldn't necessarily pinpoint this as an actual AT-AT driver unless you're a hardcore fanatic, unless you're dedicated. And so to me, this is lackluster. This is something that is an easy pass. If we weren't bombarded with 20 plus whatever friggin' figures, I'd be more excited for this. But
Yeah.
because
I
you
think we're
have
at
to
30. I think we're at 30 right now.
yeah, and because
Yeah.
I have to, me personally, when I'm managing my list, I have to set priorities. This does not excite me. This I don't care. I honestly do not care about this. Yeah. Now there's nothing. I mean, as far as negative, I mean, it's Hot Toys does a phenomenal job, It looks great. Even the price seems somewhat fair. Even when you factor in the tariff trifecta, you're what? It's a $300 figure when it's all said and done. So you have to set priorities. This, unfortunately, Nate, this does not look like a priority. Even for the community. Like I would tell the community, like I would, unless your whole collection is 80-90% Star Wars, I would pass on this. I absolutely would. I would not on the eve of Doomsday. Are you kidding me? Not during the I mean, we're slowly entering the Marvelverse. Fuck no, this can wait. No, ew, no.
I'll say that.
Nate, don't tell me you bought 2 of these things. I'm gonna.
Of course.
Nate, you're breaking my heart. Nate,
you're breaking my heart.
You're gonna send some of these kids into pruning. You can't. You gotta be responsible, Nate. You get. Nate, they look up to you, Nate. You can't tell them that you're going to troop build an AT-AT driver without an actual friggin' AT-AT to pilot. Right?
Wait, is that the excuse to buy this figure? You need to have a 1/6 AT-AT just to have
no
AT-AT driver.
No. I just if we only had like 10 Star Wars figures being released per year, and you were jonesing and you were scratching your arm for Star Wars, then this would probably fit the bill. But because we have so many Star Wars drops, right? And you have to set priorities. This is such an easy pass. And the fact that it's a remnant, it's Imperial remnant. So what does that mean? That means down the road we're going to get a clean version? No, there's no priority for this. Nate, you got to let it go. No,
let it go.
Now you want to talk about priority?
I love my troopers, man. Come on.
I know you do. I know you do. But this is this is wartime conditions, Nate. You got to set priorities here. You got Spirit going bankrupt. You got the oil. I mean, you got people are losing their jobs out there, Nate. And you want to tell the folks out there that the AT-AT driver is the way to go, Nate? No, come on, no, not like this. Not like this,
I thought you would actually try and get the AT-AT driver because it's sort of still like original trilogy.
It is
nothing much of a difference.
It is, but it is a background Imperial offer. Like, yeah, no. Now I need meat on the bone. I need set. So like, which one wasn't it an Imperial officer that comes with a dashboard or something? A set or diorama?
You're talking about the Imperial officer with the panel.
With the panel, yeah. Okay. I see value in that. That's different.
Okay.
You're getting a part of a set. You're getting more bang for your buck. I didn't pre-order it, but I absolutely applauded it. I thought it was phenomenal. It's the Death Star Trooper. Did that ever go into pre-order?
No. The Imperial officer you're talking about with the display set.
Display panel, yeah.
Yeah, with what's his name? Han Solo used in the Death Star as well.
Yeah.
When he was talking, that never got released.
Okay.
Only been shown off.
Okay. I thought for some reason in my head I thought it got released, but no. Okay. But yeah, like that, I see value in that. Speaking of value and speaking of things that just like, wow, what are they doing? Queen Amidala, I never thought they would ever do this. I never thought they care to do the Phantom Menace. This was like, they keep throwing these wacky curveballs, and I'm like, wow. The Imperial Security Troopers. Imperial Security. Okay. Yeah. This right here, this caught me off guard. This is like, wow. Yeah. I mean, the most iconic look of the Phantom Menace of Amidala, it is this. I just didn't think there was a market for this specific character. I knew fans wanted Amidala, but the problem was with the Phantom Menace, she wore what, 6-7 different dresses. Like she was her character. I mean, George made it very clear. She was designed to every single time the camera panned to her, she was wearing a different outfit to sell action figures. That was no big secret. He made it very clear. It was all like Jesus. I mean, was it 7 different outfits every time? Every time Palpatine went to report to her, she was wearing a different garment. Like, holy smack. I didn't think this would cut it. I didn't think so, but it's impressive. I think the price is also fair for what you're getting. I believe the dress lights up too, right? It's a USB dress. It lights up.
Yes, the little bulbs, little eggs
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah. I thought this was incredible too. I would, this is just what, this is just nice. This
is the crown jewel of the event.
This is
Like,
for the Phantom Menace. This is
showstopper.
The like most, like this would pass the. I was talking about the layman test. This would pass the layman test. Most laymen who aren't even Star Wars fans who saw the Phantom Menace in theaters, they would know that this iconic look connects her to the Phantom Menace. See? So versus like the AT-AT Driver, someone sees it, they wouldn't know necessarily what film it connects it to. This is an iconic look. This is the true representation of the Phantom Menace, and this does a phenomenal job of connecting this to the film. So buying this, you would definitely say, hey, I'm a big fan of the Phantom Menace, and my God, they did a really, really good job on this.
I'll also say though, I think 2 years ago, a third party released this particular character 2 years ago.
It's been done, and it's also been done licensed as a statue as well too. So this is one of those cases where patience is a virtue, and you will be rewarded because this is such a good price. Yeah, because I know a high-end statue company did a 1/4 scale of her. You're right, third-party company. That is. License figures will always trump over third-party knockoffs. Unfortunately, that's just how the market rolls. So I never chased her down the third-party market, but I'm definitely I haven't decided.
Back then, I even told folks back then, like, hey, just be patient, y'all. I know that she's one to go after, but remember, this is third party. All right, just be patient, relax.
Yeah,
you never know. Hot Toys might be around the corner with this, and here we are. We are around the corner with it.
I guess the only negative thing I could say about this sculpt, though, Nate, is that her hair is sculpted, and that should have.
Yeah, that was a common complaint. That was a common.
Yeah, that would be it. Is it a deal? I don't think it's a deal breaker. It is definitely a strike against the figure because I feel like it would have been easy to have just woven that into a wig, or or something. Like I feel like it could have been. It wouldn't have been. I don't think it would have been hard or challenging, but I definitely think it would have affected the price if you would have. And I'm not talking like artisan. I'm just talking like doll hair woven into the bun. And so I the only thing I can think of that it could have been challenging. Like it could be I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm also feel that it would have definitely affected the price. I feel like this price is somewhat fair for current conditions right now. So although would that have even, do you think they would have turned it into like an artisan line? I hope not. I don't think it would have been enough to. But but I mean the
thing is,
sculpted.
Another issue with this one as well, I heard a complaint about was that they didn't give us the throne. That would have been nice too.
A throne? Did she get a
throne? She had the throne at Phantom Menace. She has a throne.
Okay, I don't remember. I thought when I think of her in this look, I think of her looking out the window bitching. You know, you know what's in her, where she's like she has like that stink bitch face, and she's like,
oh God,
looking out the window, like nothing's going her way. You know what, Tina? You know that photo?
I know.
Where like where she's on the rag or something. I don't know. But that's what goes through. That's what goes through my head. I'm still kidding.
I can't take you anywhere.
It's an adult show.
Family channel.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Here we go. Here is the show stomping, pearl clutching Rotta the Hutt. Our first Hutties, Nate. Like it's I think it's funny. Everybody claimed that they called it. Come on now. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that our first introduction into the world of Hot Toys, entering into making a Hutties, was going to be this guy. It's the question is it going to sell, and are people when they see the movie, are they going to fall in love with the character? That's really what it is. That's what's the price point on this one again? This is another one that's actually I thought was $295.
$295. Yep.
So
Yep.
another one. I honestly didn't think it would come in at that price. I really
So
didn't think
it makes you wonder, like, what
Yeah.
Sideshow is doing over there with Jabba. Jabba's
Yeah.
like pushing at $1,200. You know what I mean?
For Hot Toys or for Sideshow?
Sideshow Jabba the Hutt. The 1/6 scale is like $1,000, $1,100.
Oh, that's right, the statue. I'm sorry, you're thinking
Yeah,
of
yeah.
right. Yeah. Is it really
Yeah.
up to $1,000 already with the
Yeah.
dais?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the newest pre-order is out now on it. Like a
Okay.
few months ago, they put it right back up like they usually do.
Okay.
And they rack it. I remember back in 2019, it was like around $700, $800.
Okay.
Now it's $1,000.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm looking at Jabba right now. He's huge. I mean, in 1/6 scale statue, Jabba's a big character. So, but they did confirm some of my speculative theories as to how they were going to make this guy. This is what I would call vinyl rotocast. It's the same method of production that they used for the Dewback and the Blurg. The benefit of that is that you get killer paint applications with the vinyl rotocast. So that's like you're going to get that realistic skin, the texture. That's one of the things that you can achieve with vinyl rotocast. The downside is with vinyl rotocasting, is that it is known for limited articulation. So like the Blurg has because it's spun. It's a poured in a liquid and it's spun, but you get limited articulation with the spin process. The more joints you add, the more you have to make the casting for it. And not the casting, the tooling where you So, but with vinyl rotocasting, you get extreme high detail and you get the paint application. And I kind of speculated that with the vinyl rotocasting with the Hutts is that you'd be able to at least create the pip eye movement, which I believe Rota does have the eye movements on this, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Rolling
So we
eyeballs.
know that that's definitely something that we can get once we get Jabba the Hutt, because we know Jabba the Hutt's coming.
Yeah. Yep.
We know Jabba the Hutt is coming. When is the anniversary? Are we getting an anniversary for Return of the Jedi anytime soon? Is it next year or 2 years? Is it?
It will be in 2033. Because
Really?
'cause Return of the Jedi released in 1983.
83.
So 50th
So
anniversary
83,
of Return will
93,
be
2003,
2033.
2023. Oh, so 2023 was the 30th then, wasn't it?
40th.
The 40th. I'm sorry, the 40th.
Mhm.
So
Next year is 50th anniversary Star Wars New Hope.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you think Hot Toys would just do that to us? Do you think they would wait to release Jabba the Hutt that long for the next
No,
anniversary?
no,
God, I
no,
hope-
no. I feel that they might even release it for 50th anniversary Star Wars
Okay.
because look what they're releasing right now. They
Yeah.
released freaking Queen Amidala B1 Battle Droid way past the anniversary of Phantom
Okay.
Menace. So
Okay.
yeah, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I would hate to wait that long. I mean, it would make sense. See, this is the kicker though, because I know, it kind of makes sense with their marketing tactic. They're like, well, we're not going to release Jabba the Hutt and then release Rotta the Hutt, and no one's going to buy Rotta the Hutt. You want your first Hutt tease. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get his kid. So it's fine. I mean, other than the scale and the scale, it's different. Let's look at the scale here really quick. Other than what confused, and I think you may have talked about this too on your stream, is that the trailer shots confused the perspective of what Rhoda is. Yeah. So this is about right. This is Hot Toys got the scale right to Mando.
They did,
In fact,
yes.
yeah. In fact, if you want, I mean, the Hutts, the Hutties or the alien race, they're probably just slightly bigger than a human. If you want evidence on that, you can look at the Star Wars Special Edition New Hope, where Han Solo is talking to Jabba the Hutt, and Jabba the Hutt is just a few inches bigger than Han Solo. So it's the scale is right, the scale is definitely right for this. Did you pre-order this already?
What, the Rotta? Not yet. Not yet.
I haven't pre-ordered him yet. I'm still deciding whether or not if he's worth chasing down the road or if he's worth investing a deposit.
Yeah, we're in the crossroads here, right? Because
Okay.
one, we all want Return of the Jedi Jabba the Hutt, right?
Yeah.
But right now we got his son. So
Okay.
what history dictates with Hot Toys is that they always will give us the figure that we don't want first, and then give us the one later. Hoping that is the case. Either
Yeah.
you play the wait game and have faith that Hot Toys will do Jabba the Hutt, or get this figure and then most likely you will consider Jabba the Hutt later. That's up to you. Yeah, if you
Okay.
don't need Rhoda, you can say no to this and just play the wait game. But the thing is, how long of a wait? How long of a wait?
Yeah. And he is I like to classify him. I don't know if the community agrees with me with this. I classify him as a beast of burden. He falls in the ranks of the Blurg and the Dewback. And I'm pretty content with those characters. I thought Hot Toys did a good job on those guys. So, and I'm a big fan of their rotocasting process when it comes to this, when it comes to making these characters. So that being said, I would probably at this point, I'd probably say I would add it to my chase list. I wouldn't commit to it just yet. Just because this year is so wacky. We're getting hit from every corner. So, but for Star Wars fans, I think this would be a nice addition to a Star Wars collection.
Oh,
Nate.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah. I just, regardless of how you feel of the movie or not, if you're a fan of it or not, I get it. When it comes to collecting Hot Toys, you definitely do need an emotional reasoning, right? Especially now during these wartime conditions, Nate. You know, choices have to be made, sacrifices, and it sucks. It really sucks because I feel like a lot of collectors, including me, we want a lot of this stuff, and we're like, oh, we are forced to pick and choose, and this kind of sucks, especially this year, especially because I've been waiting. I've been saving my virginity for Doomsday, Nate. We're gonna get we're gonna get bombarded. We're gonna
Yes,
get
yes.
screwed on that. And I'll confess, I'm a bit scared of Doomsday drops. I really am. I
The
think
thing
it's
is,
yeah.
we've never seen this before with Hot Toys. How they just deliver so many figures for Star
No,
Wars for a whole month. This has never happened before.
no. And then of all times, like they couldn't have picked it like a worser year than this year.
Yes. Yes.
Like this is an awful year for most collectors here in the US. Like it just sucks. So it reeks. I don't know. It's like, but again, like I mentioned early in the year, Hot Toys clearly has cracked the anti-life equation in being profitable with small batches. Everything that's being announced, everything that's being released in pre-orders, it's all going to be small batches.
Yes.
Everything
This is
yeah.
a Gundam hat. Yes.
Oh,
Now people are asking the questions.
the Gundam hat, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I applaud them. I mean, they're doing their darnest. I just don't understand. I mean,
Well, here's
they're
another thing too.
yeah.
Look at this. Hot Toys doesn't do a lot of creatures and aliens, right?
No, they don't. That's why I said I wanted to classify it as Beast of Burden because we don't get a lot of that. Yeah.
No, we don't. Yep.
I feel this is pointless for something that wasn't used very often in the film. I feel this is a cash grab. I get that if you're a fan of Mando and Grogu and you want to pose them on there, I feel like this is a senseless cash grab. I feel like this is such an easy pass. Go
ahead.
No, it was a cool sequence in the film, but I felt it's also forgettable. Unless you're a fan of the Star Wars small vehicles, which I am. That being said, this will not be added into my collection. I love Star Wars vehicles. I really, really do. I don't need this derivative version.
I feel this was released in the wrong time.
Yeah.
They should have released either this first and then later on, maybe Summer Showcase or what have you, B1 Battle Droid STAP. But they released them both together. I'm like, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy how they did this. Now, I say, like, out of the two, right? Unless you really want to put your Mando on a freaking STAP,
Yeah.
go for the B1 STAP. That is the money maker right there, as far as like your
Oh, there
troop
you go.
building.
Oh, so you're saying buy 2 STAPs, but then provide the STAP to Mando and Grogu, and then just have the 2 battle droids. That's
That's another way to do it too. Yep.
yeah.
Because one
The
thing you could buy 2 the B1 the STAPs and then give that STAP to Mando.
yeah.
It's a different colorway, but still,
Boring
you know.
speed bike unicycle stuff. Yeah, this was I feel like this was a pointless release. Like, I get that they're making vehicles. I want more Star Wars. I want Hot Toys to take a leap of faith and keep making more Star Wars vehicles. Absolutely. I would love for them to do so and encourage them to do so. But this feels very pointless. It really, really does. There's a ton of amounts. I'm passing on most of it. Waiting on Aliens announcement next year. I'll get my Star Wars fix. We do what we must, collectors. We absolutely do. This is a lot.
Sacrifice.
This is sacrifice. Absolutely. It's a lot. It is a lot to take. Like, we've never seen this done before. And again, like we we keep circling. Like, they picked, like, I feel like they picked the worst year to do so. I like the paint application on it, Nate, but
It's a nice colorway.
I can't justify it. Like, yeah. Look at that. Did you look at the tip? The little rod?
Yes.
Is it I've never seen, does it rotate? Look at that. Do you see the little, how it's tilted?
Yeah,
Like,
I do see that.
Yeah. That must be something new. I don't think the STAP with Anakin does that.
I don't remember. I gotta look at my Anakin again.
Yeah.
That'd
The
be pretty
bottom
cool if it
where
can
the
move.
rod sticks, it looks like it's
Yeah.
tilted to balance the
Yeah.
weight, the gravity, and which you can level the weight of the figure. And as I recall, the STAP with Anakin from the Clone Wars, that was it like, if you didn't position it right, it could almost
Mhm.
tip over. So that's
Mhm.
interesting. It looks like they may have made some improvements on its display apparatus there.
Upgrades, gentlemen. Upgrades.
Yeah, yeah. But is it enough to warrant it? No, I don't. I think this is such an easy pass.
If you had to choose one, B1 on STAP. That's
Oh,
what I would choose.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fragrant asks it says, that being said, I did enjoy the Gunrunner ship. Looked like a miniature World Devastator. Yes, the World Devastators. Yeah, that did look like it with the 4 engines on the bottom. Yeah, that ship looked pretty cool. That big turtle ship in Mandalorian Grogu, the Gunrunner.
Yep.
Yep.
Amidala was a pleasant surprise. Yeah. This is a weird one, Nate. What do you think about this guy right here? This is so weird. The Anzellan Anzellan, that's a species, right?
You said it right. You said it right the first time.
Anzellan, is it okay? Yeah. Keto Droidsmith. Is this needed? This is such a weird one, because I get that they're making the characters from the film. They're taking advantage of the tentpole event and they're marketing. Folks, let's not forget that the Mandalorian Grogu film is a big toy commercial. It just is.
Yes, it
It is designed to sell merch. Star Wars has always been designed, from George Lucas's own mouth, from the original Star Wars, has always been designed to sell toys. So my thing is do collectors care enough that they want this specific character in 1/1 scale so that they can recreate the hijinks with Grogu and friends? Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
You gotta admit the puppetry was cool. You gotta admit that.
Keto diet.
The keto diet. For a minute, I thought this said Kiko.
You get 10 points for that, my friend. I love clever puns. That was pretty good. I didn't see that one coming. That's good. That's good. The keto diet. If you want the keto alien and you were smart and clever enough to have gotten one from the Disney parks or Disney Store online, you could have gotten a 1/1 scale version for half the cost. I think I bought mine for $100 or 125. Did you know that, Nate?
Oh wow, wow! I didn't know
Yes.
they sold these at the Disney parks.
Yes. In fact, I think it's discontinued. And not only did they sell it, but it was, I think, 125, and it's an animatronic.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, hold on one second.
Oh my God, is that the Tomy over there?
It's still on the floor, Nate.
I see it.
You see it, Nate?
I see it. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, hold on, Nate. My
Careful now. You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want something tumbling offside the
thing
cliff.
is falling. Oh fuck. No. Sorry.
Language.
Sorry. My thing is falling. Oh damn it.
No, not like this. Just Danoby, hold. Danoby, hold.
What?
Kung fu grip.
Okay, hold on. My thing is falling. Oh my god. Hold on.
Ah.
Holy shit! I shouldn't have messed with this. My walker, my AT Archie's walking. Anyway. All right, here we go. See?
Ah, there he is. Wait, is that Babu Freak? That's Babu Freak.
Yeah, is that Babu Freak?
It is Babu Freak.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that neat?
Wow.
And this is 1/1 scale.
Wow. Now that's cool.
So I already have. See what I mean? Yeah. So I put this back in here. See? 1/1 scale. So I got but it's not the same character though. This is Babu Freak, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one you have on your hands is Babu Freak.
Okay. Yeah. So I got my little Anzellan alien, animatronic Anzellan Cyclops. There you go. So, and I suspect that some of the collectors in the audience may already have this guy. Yeah, this was like a Disney Store exclusive and the parks. And this guy, like I said, it's 1/1 scale. It's the same size, everything, and it's animatronic. And I believe it was $125, Nate. And so. You can't shut up now. Hold on. I got to turn him. Now that I've activated him. Shut up, dude. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm good. I'm going to, like, if Baby Grogu wants to get in adventures, he's going to get in adventures with Babu Freak. But I get it. Babu Freak. So, it's a different alien. To me, this is, I'm not, is it a 2-pack? Are you getting 2-pack here?
No. I wish. No. They're showing there's multiple versions they already released. There's 2 versions of the life size they've released so far.
Really?
Yes.
So it's not like you can swap out accessories to get 2 different figures, but it's 2 different figures complete?
Complete, yes.
There
is 4. No, is it 4 of them? I forget, is it 4 or 5 of them? There is multiple.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. So we got 2 of the 4. So.
Damn, it does look cool though. I mean, they did a really good job on this guy.
Taco, was he Tokamus says, yeah, 4 of them. Cool. This falls into the same shenanigans, fall in the same category as Life-Size Stitch. My niece wants it, so it's going in her collection.
Yeah, it was 4 of them. It was 4.
Yeah, 4 of them.
In the ship. Do you think Hot Toys would do all 4? That seems wild.
They already did 2.
Well, there's only 1 pre-order. You're saying they're showing us 2, but there's only 1 active pre-order.
No, 2 pre-orders are up right now. 2 pre-orders.
Oh,
yes.
How did I miss? Oh, the droid. Oh, I see, because it says Droidsmith. Gotcha. Where's the other one then? Is it not?
Keep going down. Keep going down. He came out earlier in the year.
Oh, I see.
He's down there somewhere. There he is.
There he is.
Yep.
Holy smack! How did I miss this guy?
He's
Was
down
he
there on. He was released in April with Mandalorian Grogu set.
okay?
Remember, Hot
Ah,
Toy's been doing this since April, so
they've been trying to drown us with Star Wars schlock this long, Nate. Are they have they gone mad? This is insane. Wow, Hot Toys has a habit of not finishing lines. Man, uh,
well, you
but
say that, but we got the Commandos, the whole team, and the Bad Batch. So
but are fans willing to wait that long to get all four of these little creeps? I don't like.
well, they've
They're
just released two
cool.
this year.
They're
They just
okay.
released two this year. You never know; they might release the other two this year as well.
Are you chasing these little creeps, Nate? You're not. Tell me you're not chasing these little guys, are you,
I'm gonna try.
Nate?
I love them.
I mean, Nate,
Oh,
you just let the other collectors go and no, that's not for you. Just let the other collectors.
In chess, the pawns go first. Humans and their guns.
Let them go, Nate.
let
That's
them
not.
go.
No, I didn't know. Jesus, Nate, I really have been out of sync. I didn't know that they were like dumping these little creeps on us
Yeah,
like
they
this.
are. They were. Uh,
Uh,
Clinton. Okay. Omega. Come on, Clinton. Relax. Omega. She is an extra to the Bad Batch, but to complete the entire team of Bad Batch outside of
mm,
Omega, it's complete. It. I would love Omega. Don't get me wrong, but I love my Bad Batch team though. The actual
okay.
team themselves before the actual show.
Well, are we trying to force peg these characters into a team? Like, is that a thing, or they're just like just because we saw them in the movie with four and now, like how you understand what I'm trying to say, Nate? Like
Peyton also said it too. Fantastic Four got all announced. That's
nah,
true
okay,
too.
okay,
All of them
okay.
got announced.
I just these are like sea-level characters in the film, though. These
But we
for
already got two of the four already.
yeah, I don't know what Hot Toys is out of control. I mean, that's they
Look, I'm just saying they're already doing so much already. They
yeah,
already got two of the four Anzellians from the movie. It's
okay,
redonkulous. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about.
okay. Nate, did you get this? Did you get this guy?
Of course, I gotta complete my commandos, bro.
Yeah, Nate, you are not building
Hey,
a
hey,
clone army against the separatists.
hey!
You
I said I'm building my special forces. Okay.
yeah.
Hey,
I've
hey,
I, I I've checked out. Look, this guy actually
yeah.
looks cool. No hate towards clone troopers or stormtroopers, but I told my because I have a module case, like a D120. I have like 40 between clone troopers and stormtroopers. Like I'm done. Like I've had to pump the brakes on it. That being said, there's nothing wrong with these guys. Like I get that there are just like how collectors collect all iron suits, like I did. I get that there's collectors who chase this stuff passionately. I totally understand. I just because I look at things very differently in this because we're being overly whelmed during these wartime conditions, Nate.
All
So
time.
this is to me like I would tell any collector, listen, like this would be such an easy pass. This is not an A-list level. Look, if you're on a
Oh,
budget,
there's a
Nate,
caveat. There is
huh?
a caveat. There is a
What?
caveat.
I'm listening.
This team has been in the making for 2 years. They have
Where?
been released. Yeah, Scorch. Look, go to the big team. This team has been in the
What
making for
is
two
this like
years.
in the cartoons?
No, this is from the video game and the cartoons. Keep going down the list. Keep going down the list of pictures. They got all the four members.
Hot
There you go.
Toys. A Clone Commander fiction. Is this from where? Is this from a video game?
Yes, they're originally from a video game, and they are in the Clone Wars show. This is Delta Squad. This is from Republic Commandos, the video game.
Yeah, like I would know what that means. Like is that another
So the
wacky?
reason why
Is this another Filoni verse
no,
where he
this is
takes straight?
before this is before Filoni. This is
Okay,
Lucasfilm. Scorch was the start of this team. He was released 2 years ago, and then we got Heffet, Boss. We
Okay.
got Sev. Then we got Fixer. We got Gregor
Okay.
as well. But the thing is, Gregor's not part of this team. But
Okay.
pretty much, if you have been collecting this team, starting with Scorch, the yellow one,
Okay.
you got some you got some nice finances here because they're rising up in price right now. All of them,
Okay.
since they got completed. It's been 2 years in the making for this team.
Yeah, this team is beyond my educated level of scope for Star Wars. I feel like this is just another derivative from, but I'm looking, you know, when I'm scrolling through the photos, I'm looking for badging. I'm looking for something that can tell me that it's linked to a video game, a cartoon. All I see is it's a Hot Toys exclusive, and
They're all exclusives.
yeah. And so what goes through my head is because I believe you, Nate. You are educating me on this, but if you did not educate me on this, what would go through my head is that this is Hot Toys taking creative license and making weird. They're making things off camera to sell collectors a figure. Like, oh, we're gonna mix in some paint colors here, and we have some extra parts, so let's make another figure. But again, if you didn't explain that to me, I would just assume that this is just another cash grab derivative that's not even canon. I'm like, oh, this is not canon. This is just something that Hot Toys is just doing, and assuming that
they are canon. They're part of the Clone Wars right now.
I believe you. That's why I'm giving you credit on this, because you're educating me on this. But if you didn't tell me this, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying from the layman standpoint of view, I would just assume. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I believe you, but if you did not explain that to me, I would just assume that this is just another freaking, Hot Toys making shit up to sell. And every toy company does that. Hasbro does that.
Yeah, of course. Hot Toys does this all the time with their Iron Man figures.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I've broken out of that curse already. I'm not doing retrograde flash suits or crystal or rectal fractal anal probe. Like, I'm not doing that. So if they're doing it with Iron Man, I'm gonna assume that they're doing it with Star Wars. I'm like, ugh, I'm like, flick that. Ew. Yeah, no. I have to set I have to go. So this is probably the best way to explain it to the audience, is that I'm collecting A-list characters. I don't have time for derivatives or side quest or Anzellians. I have to, Nate, this is wartime conditions, Nate. We have gas. A tomato now costs $3. We want to keep collecting our toys, but sacrifices must be made, Nate. You can Nate, if the collectors collected the way you did, you know what would happen to the current collector listening to us? This is what would happen to them. Outrageous. Outrageous, Nate. Outrageous. We have to set an example for the community. We do. No shade, folks. No shade. If you guys are, if you guys all have a hard on for these little clone trooper bands, little K-pop clone trooper band, and then go buy it. I mean, that's
my God, K-pop, your lord.
They're in town, by the way. BTS or little.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they're playing at the Allegiant. Yeah. What is this? The clip is not wrong. There you go. I mean,
to be fair, we had a few that got purged in the months beforehand. So
according to the description, Sacho, Scorch is from BB Boss Fiction. Oh, see again, you're what like from like a game app from Republic Commando?
They're originally part of the Delta Squad.
You say that like I would know what Delta Squad means.
They got retconned. Delta Squad got retconned into the canonverse of.
Oh my God! So now they're just now they're just shoe pegging circles into square peg holes. They're just like, we gotta retcon this. I'm giving you shit, Nate. What if Nate? I leave you alone in the live stream community. What if you're you're gonna these poor kids? What have you been subjecting them to?
Oh, they enjoyed the ride. Don't worry, they got the seatbelts. Okay,
Okay,
don't worry.
okay,
They got their seatbelts on. They got their little chairs and everything. They're fine.
Okay.
They're fine. Come on.
I don't have any comments on this. I'm just gonna. I don't even know what the one last kill is. Is this from the TV show or something? I have no clue what this is. Yeah, the one last kill for Punisher, and I like Punisher. I actually do have the Punisher War Machine, but I don't know if this is a comic book. Is this from a TV show? The movies? No clue what this is. Square peg in the round hole pause. There you go. That's Nate trying to justify it's the Delta Squad. Duh, you know, like you know, it could be Alpha Squad, Beta Squad. Well, you know, when you're on Nate's stream, I would recommend wearing seatbelts. That would be my professional opinion.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Yeah, you're right. Buckle up, or man, you're gonna.
You might lose your wallet in this one.
Okay, is this part of that little boy band, the Clone Commander Sev? Is this part of him too? Join waitlist.
Yes. They all sold out. They're all sold out now.
Okay,
and they're rising in price. They're going for like 500 a pop.
So, all right. So newsflash, folks, everything is going to sell out. We're in the era of small batches. Everything is going to sell out. Everything is most likely going to enter somewhat of a chase price point, meaning once it sells out, it's probably going to be a little bit more on eBay. But Hot Toy, I mean, the days of 30,000 units of iron suits, that's gone. I'm telling you, Hot Toys has cracked the friggin' anti-life formula on being profitable with small batches. So moving forward, everything is going to sell out. Most likely everything will go into join a wait list, etc. The only question you should be asking yourself is, when will this stuff go into wait list? When will it sell out? That's the game that we're all playing. At least that's the game I'm playing. Nate, are you playing that game? Because I know everything's gonna.
I'm in the blue screen game. If it starts hitting that sold out mode, then I'll start making my moves. But if they last till like coupon day or something, I'll take that 30% off. I'll take that 30%er.
What is it? What is this here? Well, it's actually canon in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. There was a scene that a commander told Mace Windu that there were 5 commander squads waiting for your order. Delta Squad is one of them.
That's true.
Is that true, or is he reaching?
No, that's true. That's where the game starts you off in Geonosis. The game starts you off in Geonosis.
Nate, this smells like he's reaching.
He's not reaching. I'm teaching you. Like, he's helping me. He's assisting me and trying to teach you. They were in Attack of the Clones by name. These guys right here, they were the team in Geonosis. You started the mission off in Geonosis.
I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical. I don't know. It smells like reaching to me.
Not reaching.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God! Don't be so stubborn.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm playing the steel man here. Oh, he's not reaching. Okay. All right. Okay. More.
They didn't appear. They were only there by name.
Okay.
By
name.
Right.
What else we got? Who is this chick? What is going on here? Okay, so Sabine Ren. Are we excited for the $300? Whoa! What makes her so special that she's $300? What
she's still newish figure, the sculpt.
Okay.
She had one other sculpt that was from Ahsoka.
Okay. Why does her armor look like it was painted by kindergartners? What's going on here?
So she's an artist, and she represents herself as an artist in the battlefield in Rebels, the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is some elementary shit going on with her armor. I wouldn't take her seriously. If I saw her flying in to my battalion, I'd blow her out of the sky. What? Sabine Ren.
She wasn't Ahsoka. She wasn't Ahsoka.
Oh, the Ahsoka show.
This is her look she has before she
Okay.
enters Ahsoka.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is the community excited for this? This is because I didn't see the Ahsoka show.
So the community is actually angry because they wanted this version of Sabine, but then they released the one from Ahsoka first.
Okay.
You know how Hot Toys works. Hot Toys
Yes.
will always give you the one that you don't want first, and then give you the
Okay.
one that you don't want later, which is this is the one that people wanted.
Yeah, this armor is out of control. Like I would not want her in my troop if I'm taking on the Empire. Nate, I don't. That jetpack. Look at.
Oh my god, this is so funny watching Danoby just disgusted by this by the armor set.
I'm like, I wouldn't add her to my team if I'm taking on the Empire. I'm just saying.
Well, to be fair, she did hold her own quite well, very well against the Empire.
Okay.
They got their ass kicked a lot, but hey, it's the Rebels, you know.
Rebels has a huge following. Okay, you folks know I did not watch Rebels. I get that there are 14 of you that loved the Rebels show, and
everybody, please don't take offense to this with Danoby. It's just satire. He's having fun. Okay,
Ahsoka
dear Lord,
ruined her character. Like I just, I'm terrified of the Filoni-verse. Like he's gonna try to cram Ahsoka down our throats. He's gonna try to, his next movie will be the Ahsoka Adventures. Like not the whole, the whole Clone Wars timeline doesn't. I mean, talk about continuity error. Like for a Clone Wars animated show that lasted how many seasons? Eight seasons, Nate? Was it 8 or
either I think 7 or 8 seasons.
7 or 8 seasons. Yeah. And the actual events of the Clone Wars, I think, was less than a year or 1 or 2 years.
3 years.
Was it 3 years?
3 years.
I think
3 years.
I mean
3 years. After Attack of the Clones, it was 3 years.
So by Revenge of the Sith was the battle over? Is that we're using? Because I thought by the time we got to Revenge of the Sith, it had been a 10-year.
No. 3 years after Attack of the Clones. It was only a 3-year war.
I feel
Clone Wars only lasted for 3 years.
Okay. Then that's probably why I'm so hesitant about believing in the Filoni-verse, because I feel that he stretched it out he watered it down, just making shit up and trying to make it all canon.
It's a big galaxy, Danoby. It's a big galaxy, and the whole galaxy was at war. So of course he was telling all these stories from all over the galaxy.
Okay. Well, can we keep that like on Disney Plus as a cartoon? Like, don't bring that shit into the cinematic adventure. Can we? I mean, we should at least take a lesson as to what happens when you bring a live action show or an animated show into theaters. Look at the reaction to Mando and Grogu. I mean, it's split right almost near the middle.
Well, the critics have it at what, 60? And then the audience score is at 88.
I think it's at 63 now. I think it's going to get certified fresh. I'm pretty sure. I think it's 62 or 63. Somebody can check on it. I think it's at 63 Rotten Tomato score. And typically the score gets certified by Sunday night. So by tomorrow morning, the score will be certified. So if it hasn't already, but typically Sunday night, the score gets it. I think it's at 62. So, I mean, that's a product from Disney Plus. They just need to be careful about bringing some of these cartoons into the cinematic realm. Some of that stuff isn't like this little wacky rainbow armor here. That's not gonna hold up on the big screen on IMAX. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It looks like it was painted with a Sharpie, Nate. That's not. Ew. They need to.
Please don't look up Sabine's TIE Fighter. Please don't look it up.
Oh my goodness. Was it painted by the Electric Mayhem? Remember from the Muppets, the motion? Remember how the Electric Mayhem painted the school bus with all these psychedelic colors? I expect to see Dr. Chief to show up. I'll take it. Thank you. I'll take that. Not. Yeah, I'm gonna be on my rocking chair. This ain't my Star Wars. You know, get off my Star Wars lawn. I don't want that on my big screen.
I
I don't.
tried.
I don't.
I told him not to look it up. Don't look up Sabine's TIE Fighter, please. Danoby.
No.
We
We
need
got
you
we
for
got more.
we need you another few years. Come on.
Yeah. And who is this? Is this her brother? Who is this dude? Is it
Technically yes, but not blood related. But they grew up together.
okay? And then, are we excited for this guy, Ezra Bridger?
People are decisive about this one because
Okay.
again, this is animated and they're live action characters,
Okay.
right? And they're using a sculpt for the current actor that's playing Ezra Bridger. And the way he turned out, because they youngified him to his 14 years old. I think he was 14 years old here. They
Okay.
youngified him because he's older. He's an older character. He's an older actor in this role, Ezra Bridger in Ahsoka. So using that, so pretty much they're gonna give us Ezra Bridger again, but in Ahsoka season 2.
Okay.
So
I'm assuming Hayden Lauren probably has all this crap pre-ordered too. Because he's a big Rebels fan.
Is he big? Okay, he's probably gonna get this. I think he was mad that Sabine got released because he wanted this one. He wanted this Sabine, but we got the one from Ahsoka.
Oh, gotcha. Well, he's a big Rebels fan. He's trying to make Rebels a thing, and this is just some dude cosplaying. They would have done better to sculpt the cartoon kids and not the actual actors. Folks, I've never had any interest in Rebels. I joke and I kid. I get some of you love this. But they just need to be careful. The Filoni verse. I'm just terrified that he's going to try to make some of this crap canon into a theatrical representation, and he's going to lose a lot of people. This stuff, Rebels, Clone Wars, all this stuff, what goes through my head is homework. Oh, you got to watch 5 seasons of Rebels to understand it. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, you got to watch all 8 seasons of the Clone Wars. No, not like this, Nate. Not like that.
Yes, Danoby, and then we got to watch the entire Marvel phases 1 through shenanigans just to be caught up with Doomsday.
Well, Doomsday isn't Doomsday just starting off from Endgame?
Yeah, but we got to watch everything else before Endgame. Then that's still homework.
No. The brothers, what's her name? The directors, they said they're gonna ignore all that Disney Plus like empty calorie schlock, and they're just gonna start off from Endgame. I'm pretty sure they went on the record saying that. Yeah, there's no homework needed for Doomsday. We're going, yeah, and I mean you can kind of speculate where Doomsday is going to start off. It was Captain America. He botched the timeline. He did something going back in time, and he did something. So, but yeah, no homework will be needed for Doomsday. It is straight from Endgame, which is kind of sad that if you were following like Eternals and the Captain America Winter Soldier film and all that, none of that means anything. So, yeah. That's all gonna let me see. You have Hayden, you and Arian all want into live action Clone Wars. Is gonna happen. It'll be great. No. Oh my God! Don't put that into the ether, man. Come on now. Don't wish that.
I want to wish that to the ether so I can see Danoby just go.
It's not going to hurt me, Nate. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt the community. It's going to divide the community, Nate. If they do that, if they release something like that, it'll split the community, and there will be Star Wars.
They've been doing very well. Maul Shadow Lord, that thing was phenomenal.
No, it'll divide the community, and it'll put us into
did you watch Maul Shadow Lord? That thing was awesome.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my God.
Is that takeout food? What is that? Is that Thai? What is Shadow Lord? Is that like a recipe? What is? I don't watch any of that nonsense. Come on, Nate.
Oh damn.
Come on, Nate. I need cinematic theatrical representation for Star Wars. Enough of this Disney Plus nonsense. No. Look what happened. We got bullshit Book of Boba Fett. I told you from the very first, I saw one episode, Nate, I never went back to it. You sat through that nonsense. Nate, how can I take anybody seriously? And I told this to Hada Lauren too. How can I take anybody seriously that sat through the book of Boba Fett? And now
Oh my God, here
everybody's
we
like,
go.
it,
Here we
it's
go again.
I'm telling you, I'm going to rock
Here-
in my chair on this one. I'm going there. I'm going to rock in off the porch. I'm like, no, I told all you cats, stay away from the book of Boba Fett. That overweight motherfucker, he was just horrible. Like he should have, like they could have hired a trainer for him. They couldn't like he slipped into his old armor like he was 25, like it was Attack of the Clone days. Like the actor, like they couldn't have like prepped, like it was just, oh God, don't get me
Come on,
started.
don't we got to think of the bright side about it? If we ever got the Book of Boba Fett show, we never could have got that episode of you going to the sands of Arrakis burying Book of the Boba Fett figure.
It's still out there too, Nate. It's still buried out there. That never made it home, Nate. That figure
never made it home.
That figure never made it home. Never made it home. This here is this was funny. This was funny. This one right here, Shadows of the Empire. A make-believe IP of the late 90s that most
Shadow
of
the Empire, yeah.
Yeah, like this was to me, this was so funny. Like I couldn't believe like this was a thing. And I get it. It's a wait list, but everything is going to be waitlist. They tell you right here, don't they? Don't they tell you? Oh, we're only going to waste our time making what, 2,500? So we'll guarantee that it'll be a chase figure. So I just, how many Luke Skywalkers?
Well, the thing is, they had to do the sculpt again, right? Because they did this is the Dark Empire Luke Skywalker sculpt. They did it again. They used that same sculpt again in the Return of Jedi body. Yep.
The only criticism I can probably deliver to this, guys, is that it doesn't pass the layman test. You show this to anybody, and all they're going to see is Luke Skywalker. They're not going to know that this rinky-dink yellow vest is linked to a specific IP that dated in the late 90s. So you would be buying this because you, as a collector, for the love of just Luke Skywalker. And even then, I lived, Nate, I mean, I was there, Nate. I lived through Shadows of the Empire.
I was there too. I played the video games. Yes.
I was, I was there. I'm looking for my meme. Where's my friggin' 3,000 years ago? Because I was, goddamn it, I was there. I lived through this, and I, for the life of me, can't remember this twit ever wearing this yellow vest. I have to go through the comic books and like, I'm sure he wore it in the comic, which is why it says comic right in the corner. But my God, that was over 30 years ago. And
well, another thing I want to bring up too, most collectors I've talked to, the reason why they're also getting this is because it is Return of Jedi Luke Skywalker under that vest. You can remove that vest and have Luke Skywalker from Return of Jedi.
But wouldn't that be pointless because you're paying the premium for the badging of Shadows of the Empire, right? I mean, you could just remove the but I don't know. This was such I don't want to call it a cash grab because it is linked to an actual event, an actual Star Wars event.
And also it's OT adjacent as well.
Maybe I would feel a little bit different if they would have at least released this as a pairing with the villain of Shadows of the Empire, which was Prince Shizor, the little purple, Prince Shizor. To me, that would have made better sense. That would have made a hey, we're going to honor the event, because Shadows of the Empire was something that was just kind of whipped up by Lucasfilm at the time to get us into the Star Wars fever pitch. Shadows of the Empire was part of it. So was re-releasing the original trilogy into the special
Legends line. This is also part of the Legends line. This is the part of the Legends line as well. This is Star Wars
Okay.
Legends. So they
Yeah.
can go back and do more video game characters just like this, because he is also a video game character as well. So they
Is
can
it on
always
a,
go back. They could always go back and give us Prince Caesar, give us Dash Rendar, who was the main character of Shadows of the Empire video game. They can always do that.
okay.
Yep.
It's on the book. I have I'm pretty sure it's in storage somewhere. I have the comic book for Shadows of the Empire. In fact, I believe I even ended up buying years ago the graphic novel.
The
So
graphic novel.
yeah, the graphic novel. I to me this was such a curveball. I don't, again, because I lived it. I was there. I enjoyed it. I even have the soundtrack, because they did the soundtrack, they did the novel, they did the
Yep,
toys,
yep.
they did everything minus actual making a film. And this was a story arc that took place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So I enjoyed it. That being said, though, as a Hot Toy Star Wars collector, would I want this? I see no sense of urgency, no sense of demand for me to add this specific character into my collection. I
Well, it
would have,
also depends. It also depends on
yeah,
the situation. Maybe newer collectors that are just coming in don't have a Luke Skywalker,
okay,
and this is their
okay.
option right here.
You get points for that, Nate. Plain steel, and you're right. That if you just want a Luke Skywalker and as a first time collector, yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good point. The thing with Dash, here's the kicker too with Dash Rendar. I don't think Dash Rendar would pass the layman test. Well, Dash Rendar had the signature vest with the vest with the little like a foam square type situation, maybe. But
And
again,
also he was built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a big guy. Dash Rendar was a
well,
big guy.
he was the equivalent of a Han Solo.
Yeah,
It's
with
it's what,
muscles. It was Han Solo with muscles.
okay.
Like,
I
come
don't
on, you gotta give it to Dash Rendar. He was pulling up them gains, bro. He was like going to the gym every other day, man. Putting in the muscle. Come on now, you know this.
okay.
You've been going to gains yourself. Come on.
Yeah, to me, I mean, I lived it. I just don't. To me, this is I still feel it's an easy pass. To me, there's no sense of urgency. I applaud. I mean, and then for $270, I mean, this is over three. Like, no, I'm good. I have the Return of the Jedi Luke. I'm fine. I don't
Exactly.
need.
If you already have the Return of
Yeah.
Jedi Luke, you don't necessarily need to buy another Luke Skywalker.
Okay. All right. All right. This here. He didn't he get like? Wasn't he the first one to get struck down by Palpatine?
Second.
Second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adrian Collar was the first one.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't forget the ship. Dash Runner. It was a try-second. Yeah, it was all. That's the thing with Shadows. Just to finish up on Shadows of the Empire, it was all derivatives of the actual, like, Dash Rendar was a derivative of Han Solo. His ship was a derivative of the Falcon. Like, it was just, man, like, they didn't try very hard on that.
Yeah, Danoby. Actually, if you bought this Luke Skywalker, you would be saving money, because a lot of these Luke Skywalkers on eBay, you have to pay over that price tag from Sideshow. So yeah, this will be a better, unless you really want to go for one authentic Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker and go back.
Okay.
This one would be, on your budget, other than buying the resale price. Yeah.
Here's my question: do you think we'll get this? Say scene 10. Do you think we'll get him as an actual Jedi? This is, I guess, the big question.
He was already released, Danoby.
He was
Jedi. Yeah. This is a second version of him.
Oh, I didn't even know. Well, I totally slept on the first version.
Yeah, he's still on pre-order right now.
Is he really? Holy man, I am out of. This is why I got you, Nate. You gotta fact check me on some of these. I thought this was his first iteration. So this is just a Clone Wars reach, then, is what this is. This is
from Tanarasi Clone Wars. This is Tanarasi Clone Wars from 2005 cartoon.
Oh, from that Jack, the same anime that the Jack, the Samurai Jack. Jack. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right. That's it. That's not all right. join waitlist. So it's 2,000 units, which is again, bravo for Hot Toys. They're not going too hard on this guy. So whoever, I mean, if this is your thing and you're building the army, I know, where have I been? I know, right? I mean,
Where
for real.
have you been?
Where have you been?
I need to get that clip. I need to get that clip.
Sassy-tin. Oh, look at that. Is this how you pronounce it, Sassy-tin? Oh, is that how you would?
No, he's just messing.
He's messing, but he's helping me to pronounce the name properly. Is that how you would pronounce his name?
No, Sazi Tin. There's no tin, not teen.
I know he's joking, but I thought that was a great way to pronounce the name. Oh, I was about to give him 10. All right, I'll take the 10 points back. I thought it was clever. I was gonna give him 10 points, but if you think he wasn't trying,
he's just messing. No.
I know he was, but I thought
I say Sazi, but it's Sazy.
Okay, I just thought it was a clever way of pronouncing his name. That's why I was gonna give him the 10 points. I thought it was clever. No, this is an easy pass. I slept on this guy. I didn't care for that. I need to pre-order this, Nate. I got to pre-order Qui-Gon.
Wait, you didn't get the Artisan?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I did. Man,
okay, Nate, you don't have to pre-order this one.
Oh wait a minute. I'm looking at my. I just logged into my spreadsheet. Hold on.
Dear Lord Danoby.
Oh, I got him. May the 6th.
Oh my God.
Damn, Nate. May the 6th, 2020. Yes, I got him. I got the Artisan. I'm looking at my spreadsheet on the other window. Shoot.
Damn it, man. I'm your spreadsheet today. Dear Lord have mercy.
No, I'm looking. I have it on the open tab. I'm like, I forget these things, Nate. It's been a busy month. But no, I do. I have the Artisan. I have him. It was May 6th, 20, and it retailed for $440. So I did get him. I do have him. And then right below him, I have the Artisan Thor. I did pre-order Thor as well too.
Smart move.
So I have been chasing the Artisan figures. Yes, I have been dropping everything to get it. So yeah, I do have this guy. So this is just Qui-Gon. Yeah, to me it was. I thought the Artisan, it looks phenomenal. I was never a fan of the original Qui-Gon. I have them, but I thought they did a lackluster job in its skull. So cocaine's out.
Oh man. Danoby, Justin Bird earlier. What? Okay, go ahead.
I gotta give him 10 points. That's pretty clever. I like that. It's pretty good. What's that name? I'm sorry, before I got you off.
Justin Bird asked several minutes ago. This is something you can speculate towards the end of the stream.
Justin,
he asks, what do you speculate will be released this week for Star Wars?
Oh, I think we're done for Star Wars, actually. In fact, we can kind of segue into that if you want to. I think we're done.
Well, they did show off that quarter scale Mando Artisan Edition, the first quarter scale Artisan figure.
Okay.
They did show that off.
I think we are coming down from the tentpole event, and as I predicted, I don't know if I was talking to you on the phone or with Hadalorian, but I was like, once this event goes over, they're not going to waste any time slipping us into the Marvelverse. And it's funny because I remember I sent the audio message either to you or Hadalorian, and then like that same following night, this guy started showing up, and I'm like, yeah. I think the Spider-Man right here marks the transition into the Marvelverse. So final assign. Oh, I got a final swing. So I'm like, they've done their run. Now I'm not saying that we're not gonna get like that Mando quarter scale that was teased. I think that maybe even further down the road. Or it may. I think it was teased and they're waiting for box office results, because it's not the first time that they've teased quarter scales and slept on it. They do that all the time. Hot Toys.
But it's an Artisan though. Artisan quarter scale. They put a lot of work into this. Artisan. The first Artisan quarter scale.
That true. That doesn't necessarily guarantee it as a win. I think Hot Toys is waiting for box office reception and totals to see if it's worth, because that sounds like a very expensive endeavor on their part, and they put out feelers out there to gain audience reaction. I would not be surprised if we never see it materialize. I think it was a feeler. And if the film was a runaway success, which I think we'll get tomorrow's box office total, because the Mandalorian Grogu film, they're using the 4-day holiday weekend. So they're going to add in tomorrow's box office totals to its overall total, because it's Memorial Day and it's a holiday. So very smart. I think this is what Hot Toys is doing with that Pedro Pascal quarter scale. They just teased it, and they're going to wait to see how the film does, and then they're going to move forward. That sounds that's like you said, it's artisan. It is a grand endeavor to throw that into a pre-order. And I feel most collectors may not tip over into it. I have the quarter scale Mandalorian from its first version, 2021, 2022?
Me too.
Yeah. And so you're asking Star Wars collectors to take a leap of faith on this teased artisan Mandalorian, which is going to come with a high sticker price. Again, Nate, during these wartime conditions that we are all
I feel
going
there
through
is
right
a fifth wave coming, though, because Hot Toys did announce the whole month of Star Wars. We got one more week of May. One more week.
You want more than what's already been teased and released? I mean, this is a lot, Nate. Like, you want more?
Unfortunately,
look at all this crap. I mean, this whole page
it's not
right here is
what
all
we
Star Wars.
want. It's what Papa Howie wants to put out.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
True, and I think Howard Chan has gone above and beyond, and then some.
Call of Duty.
And I feel we are now going to start to transition into the Marvelverse, and the canary in the coal mine is the Spider-Man final swimsuit. This is it. We're going into Memorial Day. Has anything been released? I mean, let me see. If you go on, I'm checking.
I've been checking Facebook. Nothing yet.
I'm checking Facebook. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that they have blown their load with the Star Wars drops, and we are now starting to transition into the summer blockbuster realm. What we have here. Great news. Mando made a big rebound Saturday, Sunday, about to break 90 million, estimated 4 days, about 120. So
actually 165 million right now.
It's the bud, yeah. And then if you factor in the because we don't have their marketing budget, so it's probably around 180, maybe even just under 200. But I'm not worried if the film is going to make money or not. I know it is, because I know the Mandalorian Grogu are very highly sought out. It's a highly sought out IP overseas, in Asia specifically, in Japan, China, and so forth. So if it's doing domestically, that it's definitely gonna make its money back, and then some. Plus
135 million already. Yep.
Yeah. Plus the real money of the movie is in merch anyway. So they're knocking it out of the park on the merch. So
well, the good thing is it's already beating out Solo. Solo was 148 million starting out, and now Mando's at 165 million.
Yeah. I honestly think I think we're done. I think we're done with Star Wars for now. This is a lot. I don't expect any more, folks. I don't speculate anymore. In fact, I'm using the Spider-Man Final Swing movie promo up there as the canary in the coal mine, and they're going to start to segue us into the Marvelverse. I think from June all the way down to the end of the year, we are going to get aggressively bombarded with a lot of Marvel drops. We'll still get other IPs, but I think come June, because you figure we have Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out. We have several blockbuster films. No more Star Wars. Is that what you'll have in No More Star? Yeah. No, we got plenty of Star Wars.
No. Ash he's getting mad over Star Wars because, like, Ash, you got the whole year of Marvel. Relax, okay?
Yeah,
Let's us
this is a
Star Wars and
lot.
enjoy our month, okay?
This is the full
God.
plate. This is more than enough. Like, this is a buffet. We don't need more Star Wars. And I feel, my honest opinion, that we're done with Star Wars releases. And we're going to start to transition into Marvel and other IPs. In fact, we can see this with let me see here. Share this tab instead. When you go to their Instagram page, they've already started to transition. They've blown their load for Star Wars. We're looking at Spider-Man. Folks, June is He-Man, Masters of the Universe. We don't know how this film is going to fare. This is the Masters of the Universe film. Boy, that's another 50-50 there.
Dear
And
Lord.
yeah, 100%. Like, this is the big deal. Like, this is a huge big deal. Like, this caught me off guard. I honestly thought that the Masters of the Universe line 1/6 scale figures were going to be made.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be made by Mondo.
Mhm.
So this 100% caught me off guard.
It was a nice surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. But Jonathan O'Kane, yes, we need Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. We already got Qui-Gon. We already got Darth Maul. We already got freaking Queen Amidala. Throw us Padawan
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's the last.
We have next year's May the 4th. We're going to get more next year. That's it, guys. I'm telling you, I feel we're done with Star Wars. We're starting to transition to the summer blockbuster films, and this is one of them, Masters of the Universe. June, right there, June 5th. And I like that Hot Toys I feel like they're being somewhat conservative with the Masters of the Universe line, meaning, look, we're going to tease He-Man and Skeletor, and we're going to go from there. And if the film is a huge hit, we may consider more, but I think they're going to play it safe, which I think that's what they're going to do. Just play it safe. Skeletor again. I mean, and I'm somewhat excited for these pre-orders because Hot Toys has now embraced the full body, seamless, articulated
Era
of technology where, look, we're going to start to incorporate more of this TB League Fison seamless joints so we can better create a more realistic look. For those of you that have seamless bodies in your collection, that they're doing a bang up job on this, and it's like they're putting a lot of work into this. Like, they understand this is something that collectors have been wanting for quite a while. In fact, I think the Wolverine Weapon X, that one there with the full body with the seamless joints, like that looks perfect. Like, wow, like that looks straight out of the comic book. Like, that looks like a bang up job right there. Like, wow.
Thing is,
yeah.
I've been tempted by Mondo for years for those Master Universe line. I've been tempted, but I kept saying no. I'm like, I gotta be patient. And here we are, Hot Toys finally dropping the freaking Master Universe shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually stopped. I stopped with the He-Man line for Mondo. I did. I 100% stopped. Nate, you got yourself a super chat here.
Thank you, Jonathan O'Kane, with the $20 super chat, y'all.
Do I'll even give you. Do I have one for you? I'll give you a props or. Thank you so much. There you go.
Wow, thank you so much for the super chat. Danoby.
That's for Nate. There you go. I didn't want to say Danoby because it's for you, but there you go. Mondo is crap. Mondo was doing a good job, but I think their management at top, they were starting to take shortcut. Like, they started off good, and because their parent company is Funko, they're just I would avoid anything Mondo right now. And that being said, also Funko Pop. I mean, it's no big secret that Funko has been screaming bankruptcy for a while. So
bankruptcy.
Yeah. So I would avoid that. Next Friday is June 5th. So yeah,
No, but the thing is, Mondo does some good stuff though. Like the
Yes.
turtles right now. Those turtles look
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're going to be able to deliver products because it's not uncommon for companies to just stop delivering shit. And I feel like Mondo is on that train, on that track to where they're collecting money and not being able to deliver products. So in this current climate that we're in right now.
Before we continue, Jonathan Kane, I'm happy and glad that you enjoyed the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. It was a lot of fun for me too. Long live the Empire. I think people are a little bit too harsh on it as far as critics, but I had a lot of fun with it. So I enjoyed it. I saw it 3 times in theater, so I had fun.
Yeah. Don't know who this guy is, but just to kind of give you, just to add a little bit more to the way I think, Nate, is that this particular character, which is probably a Hong Kong action star, this also reiterates that I feel like they've moved on for Star Wars. Like they dumped a lot, and they're making the transition and given the respect to other current IPs. So I think the storm of Star Wars is behind us, and we're moving forward to a whole new batch of trouble and other shenanigans that we have to now deal with as collectors and pre-ordering. So I'm sure this guy's probably huge overseas. I have no clue who he is, but again, I have his picture up there just showing you, like, look, Hot Toys blew their load on Star Wars. Let's move forward to other stuff that we have to work on. So yeah. And I'm gonna try to see Masters of the Universe unopened. And I'm sorry, I need to add a clause to that because I'm somewhat curious about the film. I need to wait on the Rotten score. I feel the film will come in rotten. So if the film comes in at a high score, I'll go see it in theaters. I'll do that.
Wow, So you had more hope that Mando was going to get the fresh more than Master Universe?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that hurts me about Master Universe.
Yeah, because
the Rotta.
I don't, because the trailers aren't doing a good job in selling it to me, and it's already been box office projected that it's gonna try to open up with like 50 million, and like the analysts don't have much confidence in it. And I just that's why when I add the caveat there, the clause is that I don't like. If this movie comes in like with a high score, I'll go see it in theaters. If it comes in rotten, I'll wait for streaming. Was it Peacock or something? Yeah. And I'm sure the audience, and I don't give a shit about the audience. The audience score can come in at 100%. I'm not wasting my time on it. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. I don't waste my time on that. I don't. No, it has to come in. It has to go. And if it comes in, the critics all praise and love it, I'll go see it in theaters, and then I'd be more tempted, because I'm not against adding a Hot Toys version of Skeletor, because just look at his body. Like, they're going to be incorporating the seamless technology into him, and it's going to be really highly detailed and so forth, kind of like the Weapon X.
It's Skeletor time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a phenomenal figure. And so looking at,
do you think Hot Toys will still release these even if the film fails?
Fuck no. No way. No way. No way.
Well, at least these two, the main characters, at least the 2 main characters.
No. No. Shelve it.
Burn it if you have to.
Burn it. Yeah. Bury it. Yeah.
Hey guys, 70 people watching, only 19 likes. Come on, build those numbers up right there. Come on, hit that like and subscribe for the man, the myth, the freaking legend, Danoby. Come on now, hit those like numbers.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you. Let me share this tab instead. I think I covered most of these drops. Means nothing. I go see a movie because I'm interested in it. Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, well. Somebody has to go see it. Yeah, somebody has to go see it. Somebody has to go fill in the seats, and not me. I know. Don't get me started on why Jared Leto. Yeah, I don't. He's box office poison. I don't understand why they have him in this film at all. I really don't. Man, right here, Weapon X. Look at that, phenomenal. Like that's
Oh,
this looks
Danoby,
great.
Daddy, chill. There's just children here. Danoby, what you doing?
This looks great. That's another Leto prototype version. What? That's not a Feisten. That he's not anatomically. I hope he's not. I hope they didn't Feisten him up with the toolbox. Come on, you got to talk about Ahsoka figure was clamming for. They dropped the music. Ahsoka Clone Wars.
Folks
So,
want to hear
Nate,
your opinion, my friend.
it's interesting. I can't find any evidence of this Ahsoka Padawan on Sideshow. It's like she's been scrubbed out of existence, Nate. Isn't that odd, Nate? You know,
It
a
is.
figure being scrubbed out of it. Like I can't even find her in the archives. Why can't I find this little twit, little Padawan on Sideshow? Like even that, like I can't. Like, are they really clutching their pearls that much? Are they really that bent out of? I'm talking about Sideshow, folks. That you had to essentially prune this Ahsoka figure out of existence. Let me see if I can do something here for us real quick. I'm
trying to find it for you on Google.
Image file. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try to do something here. Where is it? I need my desktop. I'm looking for. I think I took a screenshot, which I'm going to see if I can bring her in. There it is, right there. Right. And let me see if I can adjust our screen. There we go. Okay. When was the actual date, Nate? Help me out. When was she first announced to the public? It was just about a month ago, right? Or was it just very recent?
Just very recent. I gotta go to my Jedi archives on YouTube because it's been erased from existence. So give me a second. I'll give you a date.
Okay.
I'll give you a date because it got erased from existence.
Oh.
Let me see. Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano. Oh boy, wait a minute. Was she released for the 24-hour stream? Nah. Oh no, there it is. No, she was. She was released during the 24-hour stream. Wow. Okay.
She was?
Yeah. So let me give you a date. So she was released on May 4th, May 3rd. Yeah, I'm on the May 4th time. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to. So she was released on May the 4th.
Yeah, during the May 4th 24 hours. So during I think either the weekend of the May 4th, because May 4th is on a Monday, right?
Okay.
Of this year. So either she was released on Friday going into Monday through the weekend. So around that time, right there.
Okay.
That's when she was released.
Nate,
I'm at work.
Yeah, I'm looking for a specific. Hold on one second. Let me find, see if I can find this. I thought.
Are you trying to find her if you had it? If you had
it
on.
I feel like I have her somewhere. I just don't know where I have her. Where is this crazy chick? I have her somewhere.
Check the Clone Wars era of your body.
Yeah. Huh. I have Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka there, but I thought I had. Maybe I don't. I thought I had the animated version. How do I not have the animated version of this? I thought I had her. Shoot, I guess I don't. I thought I did. Huh. Okay, I have two Ahsokas in my collection. I have the row. Oh, right here. That's her. Right here. See if I can pull her. Oh my god, it's gonna fall apart. All right. I'm gonna have to fix all this shit later. Okay. Whatever. Just get it there. Something fell. I dismantled. All right, so you're gonna have to help me out here, Nate. Okay, so is this from the cartoon or is this from the show? I have her here. Where is this version from? Oh, hold on, Nate. I can't hear you. Hold on. Can you hear me? Nate, I can't hear you. Volume. Volume. Or is it me? Did I mute you? Nate, you're on mute. Okay, thank you. Somebody helped me out in the audience. So this. I can't hear you, Nate. You're still on mute. Do you want me to remove you? Hold on. You back? No volume. Okay, you may have to reset. So this is from the cartoon here. Okay. What I'm going with this, the cartoon. Thank you so much. Well, we get Nate back. So I have her. That's the cartoon Fought Maul in the costume. Thank you so much. Yeah. You may have to reset, Nate. Remove you? Okay. I guess you took out. All right. Here we go. No. Do you want me to bring you back to stage? Here you go. Unmute. It says unmute. Can't unmute your guests because they've chosen to mute themselves. So it says that you've muted yourself. That's so weird. Okay. Damn, Nate, what happened? I lost you. I lost your audio here. No, I don't know what happened. You can still hear me though, but yeah, you're still on mute. Just take you out, remove you. Okay. All right. I took him out. Maybe I need to remove him or something. So let me see. Remove, add to backstage. Okay. He's going to reboot his system. Okay. So where I'm going with this is that this Ahsoka here, right? This is from the cartoon version, and it's not based off of an actress or anything. There you go. Until Nate refigures out. When I saw this figure being announced, what went through my head was why? Why do we need this? Because I think very differently than most of the community. What went through me was a blatant continuity error. It didn't seem right. It didn't seem right that they're adding a realistic interpretation of the actress. Right, this is the same actress from the show, and yet they're keeping the animated look with Rotta the Hutt. This is based off of the Clone Wars movie, the 2008 movie. So I thought it was all wrong. I didn't think anything perverse or anything like that. What went through my head was why? Who is this for? And why do we need this? I'm like, okay, well, it's Hot Toys mixing and matching parts to essentially Frankenstein another figure together to make more money. Their company, their job is to make money. They're in the business to make money. I saw it. I saw continuity error. It didn't look right. And then that was it. That's, to me, it was a no-brainer. It was a big snooze. Move it along. Nothing on it. And then as time progressed and turns out that she was Off-Road exclusive and she was being released super early, then the drama ensued. And I think what really bugged me the most is that a lot of folks who thought that they deserved to give out their 2 cents on this particular character, they don't even buy Hot Toys. They typically buy action figures or Black Series and stuff. But because the drama, which I feel was absolutely manifested within the community willed this drama into existence, essentially. And I'm sure there are other YouTubers out there, right? I'm sure there are other YouTubers out there with their conservative views, right? That don't like to see nudity. The people that come into me are I would probably point fingers at individuals like Will Fox and Friends, who impose their conservative views onto toys, because this is what this is. These are high-end toys. I'm like, why do that? If you don't like the figure, right, you can kind of critique it, but why focus on the perverse nature of it? Because I don't see anything perverse about it, or anything that would garner that would garner an adult rating. This was definitely something that was manifested by and within the community, probably just out of pure spite, probably just out of a hate mentality. Nate, are you back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm back. Yes, I can hear you.
Let me.
I had to use my phone and my headset because for some reason my computer decided that it wanted to do an update, and yep, I can't. We'll see if I can talk back through the other system, but we can talk here though for now.
Yeah. So as I was just continuing on my monologue here, it is something that, like, it's so bewildering. Like, these are the same individuals who got super excited and were doing cartwheels for year one Hermione from InArt. I mean, a 12-year-old girl. I mean, they were making reviews of her and looking up the skirt and everything. And I'm just like, these are the same individuals who were dropping $500 for year one Hermione, but yet they're clutching their pearls and swinging the Bible like in a Sunday church on the audacity of showing skin or the cleavage is out of proportion. Look, if there's one thing that Hot Toys is guilty of on this figure, it is absolute bad R&D. They did, at the end of the day, they did a botch job on this. This does not look good. It looks like a big continuity error. It does not look like it works. That, in the end of the day, is what probably Hot Toys is guilty of, is that it was just a shit job. And it's not the first time that Hot Toys has done botch jobs on figures before. What are we talking about, Nate? The Tony Stank figure was a
Tony Stank. Yep. Right? Ant-Man Smile. Remember that?
Yeah. So they've done that before. That's right.
So Danoby, I'll be back to reset the computer. I'm going to come back with the computer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me switch it back again. So, what is nudity? I don't understand why it was. I feel it was. See, this is the thing about YouTube, is that the right drama and the right controversy will always get you views. It's so odd, it's so bewildering that it was focused on this particular character, because I don't see anything wrong. It's a bad design. It's a bad botched job. It doesn't look right. It has nothing to do that her chest is of a different size or whatever. It looks bad to me. Like, why? And then again, from when I started in the beginning on this monologue, it was like, who is this for? Like, how many Ahsokas, especially from the Clone Wars era, do people really want? I just, to me, doesn't, in a already overbearing, saturated market, who is this for? I think you're back, Nate. Are you back? Yeah.
Hello. Hey.
Audio's coming in choppy though, but
My audio's coming in choppy.
And there's an echo too. There's an echo and your audio's coming in choppy.
All right, give me a second.
Oh, it sounds better now. It sounds like it's just a signal. I think it just came in.
Okay. So I'm good.
Damn. Rough. It's coming in rough, and your video's coming in rough too.
All right, yeah, give me a second.
You want another second? Want me to move you for a second? Oh, I can't even hear you. All right, give him a minute. Give him a hot minute. So, what are you, Nate? Let me see. Here you go. This would be an Ultra Grail. I think it'll be an artificially manifested Grail on spite. I think there are collectors out there who are looking out for their best for their own interests. Nate, are you back?
Okay.
Oh, you're coming in choppy. Your signal. You're coming in more pixelated now. It's like you came back worse.
So I'm gonna go and do the phone thing right now.
Do the phone thing. It was actually better.
Yeah,
you actually sounded better with the phone thing. Yeah. This would be an Ultra Grail. I don't think so. I don't think this will be an Ultra Grail. I don't. I think there are individuals within the community that are false prophets, and they're trying to market manipulate this said figure because it's trending in the news. I get it that she's probably fetching a little bit more on eBay, but that will die down very quick. That'll absolutely die down very quick. You back? It sounds like, okay. You look better.
Okay. Yep.
And your audio sounds a little bit better. So there you go. So
yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. So I'm very skeptical. I don't buy, like, there's nothing special about this figure. Folks, you have to understand. There's a lot of ingredients that are required to make a Grail, a figure a Grail. One of them being it's that typically Grails are it's the only one character representation that has been released by, say, Hot Toys. So, for example, I'm going to use She-Hulk. I don't know if She-Hulk is a Grail or not. I know she's been in the chase market.
She's a chaser. Yes, she is a chaser.
Yeah. She's a chaser. Yeah, but what makes her a chaser is because she was a one and done character. It was a finite batch. She was released. Either you liked her or you don't. But that being said, it is the only character of She-Hulk that exists within Hot Toys up until maybe, I don't know, Doomsday, because I believe She-Hulk is in Doomsday, and we'll probably get another one. But it's certain ingredients, it's certain things like that. A lot of us already have Ahsoka or multiple Ahsokas in our collection. If you've been in this game for quite a while, you've been collecting Star Wars Hot Toys. If you came in during the pandemic, you most likely either have a one Ahsoka or you may have multiple. I mean, there's the animated version of her, and then you have the Rosario Dawson version. That's been, I think there's two, three different versions of the Rosario Dawson version out there. So,
yep.
Where I'm going with that is that this character will probably tentpole to probably a high price and will fizzle out with yesterday's news as time moves on. From what I understand, you can still buy her. You can still buy her.
Technically, because the stock ran out, because she was an exclusive piece, her stock is ran out. It ran dry overseas because it's already been bought up. People went crazy trying to buy her up before the sale, because now you couldn't buy her through pop culture because she sold out there. Sideshow sold out their batch. That's gone, right? And they're not doing any wait lists. For those of you that still pre-order through Sideshow, you are going to still get your product, because I have friends that have made the pre-order and they have notifications that once they get their shipping shenanigans, done, it will be paid out, either a payment plan or single payment. So you're all still going to get your Ahsoka. The thing is, the stock that's still available is gone. Now she's rising up in price because of the hype train to try and claim her.
Yeah. So you can still get her, and you could understand why certain YouTubers probably out there would want, unless they have an invested interest or they just enjoy rocking the boat, again, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, YouTube, people watch us, right? They're looking for insight. They're looking for a benefit within said show. And if there are YouTubers out there that are promoting that she's canceled and it's wrong, then you have to ask yourself, what is their ulterior motive? Why would you announce something like this figure is canceled when in essence she's not, and she's probably just a limited batch, just like everything else, everything that's been released through Star Wars. Folks, I told you from the very beginning of this live stream, everything that's being released is going to be small batches. Hot Toys has figured out on how to stay profitable with small batches. Everything will probably go into chase.
Anandun says that's not confirmed date. It's still up in the air whether this fully canceled or not. It is not canceled. It is not. Until they say otherwise, it's not canceled. The products have already made it out. A canceled figure are the figures like the Bat Missile, the Sakarian Iron Man, the Flash bad guy that never came to be. Those are canceled figures. They never made it to production. They're all canceled. Now the figures that are still out there it's not canceled. The thing is, I have friends that have pre-ordered it and they send me screenshots of that same order. So Sideshow so far will deliver the product.
You can't, folks, you can't go off of what other YouTubers are saying canceled if it's hard to verify their claim. You're just taking their word at it because they say it's canceled, and it's there hasn't been anything officially released. There hasn't been anything officially stated that this figure has been canceled. Sideshow clearly took the prerogative on removing it from their website, but from my understanding as well too, if you had pre-ordered this figure, it's not like Sideshow's canceling the pre-order. You're gonna get your figure delivered, and you have to ask yourself, well, there's still YouTubers out there posting videos and reviewing the figure and trying to ride the hype train on it. Well, they're still getting their Ahsoka figures. So this is just one of those situations. Best way to describe it, it's kind of like another Tony Stank situation that it's something fun to poke at, and everybody clearly has their 2 cents on it. Again, just joining in, this is, to me, this is just a botched job. This is just something that was just poorly R&D designed. And from the very beginning, all I saw was just a continuity error and just a figure that I asked myself when I saw it, like, who is this for? Why would somebody want this? It just is. But some collectors out there did end up pre-ordering it. Nate, you were one of them. You pre-ordered this.
I have this at home right now. It's not canceled. I have this at home. What? It's Hot Toys is gonna come knocking on my door. Hey, Nate, give it back that figure. We're doing a what's the word looking for? A recall. Give us back that figure.
Frank Knight.
If you want to.
Yeah, I call bullshit on this. Now you guys are reaching. This is a reach. I'm going to call bullshit on this.
If it's a true cancellation, they're going to have to come to my house and recall it themselves. If this is a true cancellation, okay, dear Lord have mercy. This is out in the wild. It's not canceled.
Look at this. This is so funny. I love these comments. They're like, it's. You almost think it was a conspiracy theory. This is wild. Like,
now,
yeah.
Now let's just entertain this. If they had cut production on it, then yeah, it doesn't mean it's canceled. They just cut production because of the what's the name? The bad not reputation. What is it? The bad press on this figure. They cut production, so now it's an even rarer figure now. On top of that, whether the full 2,500 made it out or not, it's now a much more rare figure at the end of the day.
Yeah, I love how the community is. Some of these folks on this are just in complete denial on it, and I'm like if you had you had taken a leap of faith and pre-ordered the figure, I'm pretty sure most likely you would have gotten your
Howard
Ahsoka.
has no jurisdiction. Oh my God! So he's gonna come in like Batman, and knocking at my door, and get me in a C-130. Oh my God! Oh man, that's gonna be funny. He's just gonna come in like Dark Knight on me. Oh.
I'm trying to, let me see. New York.
Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because of how rare this piece is, if Sideshow cannot meet most of the demand for it that's already been pre-ordered, if you don't right away make that payment, if you do like a three-month payment plan and you wait it out to pay it off, that's on you if it gets canceled because they ran out of stock. It has happened before. There's some exclusives that I got canceled off because I had a payment plan on it, and they canceled it because it was exclusive and it was very rare. These exclusives tend to be rare, between 1,500 to 2,500, right? So this could be a similar situation with Ahsoka. If you already pre-ordered her, I advise you make that full payment. If you are going to do the 3-month payment plan, that's on you. That's on you if they end up canceling within a few months. Because hey, the stock ran out. So,
was she ever limited? Was there ever a limited number on it? Because I couldn't find
2,500. 2,500.
So there you go. And it's not uncommon for Hot Toys. I mean, how many curtain figures have we looked at that were all 2,000 units? Like those clone troopers, aren't those between 2,000 and 2,500? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So because she's a limited batch, and probably, maybe you think that some of the collectors that end up buying the figure realize that like it's a shit figure, so they figure let's hype it up and then dump it on somebody else on the resale market. It smells like artificial. It smells like artificial inflation to me. It just feels like market manipulation by certain individuals who have probably something to gain on it. Between views and profitability on it. That's really what.
No. Frank Knight. What I meant was once they send you the shipping notification for it, like it's coming in the mail, I advise you, Frank, to make that full payment. Because some folks like to switch it up to a payment plan when they get that shipping notification. So there's a difference. The thing is, there's times where a figure gets emailed to you like, hey, this is about to be sold to you. Are you ready? Get ready within your few months of payment plan and what have you, or pay it outright. I recommend not taking the payment plan route. Take the full payment and get that out of the way. Once they send you the shipping notification for it.
But that head sculpt's already been used by a different body, right? Though, Nate, that Ahsoka head sculpt. Okay.
Yep. Now this one is different because it's younger. They youngified the sculpt. The tendrils are a little bit more like smaller, like they're not as wide or sharp like the other one. So yeah, it's a much more younger version of that head sculpt.
Let me see if I can add this on here. Add to stage. Remove. Add to stage. Okay, so I'm just on Toys for. This is a Hong Kong reseller, Toys for Kids Adults here, and like just on the first page, there's like 2 friggin' Ahsokas here. This is what I was talking about. This is why I feel it's a cheap, artificially inflated figure, because how many Ahsokas do collectors really need? So you have the Rosario Dawson version, then you have the live action version of her right next to her there. And then there's this one here. What is this one here? What is this Ahsoka? Just another one here, or is that the Clone Wars one? That's the Clone Wars one, right?
Which one? Which one are you pointing to?
This one right here.
That's Ahsoka season 1, Ahsoka the White. And then right next to her is her teenage version, Ahsoka from season 1 as well, in her flashback. Go up. No, down. Go 2 levels up. You missed it.
Right there, isn't that it?
Oh, okay. No. Let me see.
That's
sorry.
It.
There There you go. So the one that's similar to the head sculpt that we're looking at with the sports bra, it's right next to the Ahsoka, the white, right there.
That one there. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then so they just took the same body because she's a teenager here, right? Or she's an adult here, or a teenager on this version. See, this is I hate continuity error crap. This is why the Dave Filoni universe sucks. You can't. So this is like she's what, 18 here, or 20 or 17?
17 here. Yeah, she's 17.
And then this one here,
14.
She's 14. So they just used exact same body. See, this is why I say it's just a bad job. It's bad. It was just poor design on their part. Yeah. And then I think Toys for they were trying to. They even marked it up too on their site. Like
everybody did. My guy that I go to, I was asking him because some folks were asking me if I could still pre-order through my guy, and I spoke to him. He says we're out of stock. They're gone. Everyone bought them up.
Yeah, it's such a crap figure too. There's just no. But I mean, I guess if you love Ahsoka that much, I'm done. I have 2 Ahsokas. I have this one here, the animated, and then I have the Rosario Dawson, her first appearance, and I'm done. I don't need any more. I just don't. Hence why
the thing is, at the end of the day, it was a nothing burger. The way people reacted with this figure, and the thing is, it wasn't not only Hot Toy collectors that wanted to gatekeep this figure from the community, but also there were other YouTubers that don't even collect Hot Toys coming into the game. They don't even have their pound of flesh when it comes to Hot Toys Star Wars, and they want to dictate what's going on with the Hot Toys catalog of figures. Come on.
It just no, it doesn't seem to work. It doesn't. Just interesting. But I mean, that's my take on it. To me, that's I'll borrow that. It's a nothing burger. It's market manipulation by a handful of individuals who probably regretted buying the figure and wanted to ride on it. And it's weird. It's weird and it's creepy that so many YouTubers were focusing on that. And that coming from somebody that loves collecting TB League and Bison, like even I like draw the line. I'm like, I didn't see any of that. And the fact that, I mean,
she's wearing a sports bra. Really, guys? Are you losing your damn minds over a sports bra? Like, don't go to the pools, don't go to the beaches, don't go to a park. Dear Lord.
I can't believe that the folks that were such prunes about it were the same ones that probably have Hermione under their bed. You don't want Hermione from Inart. Like, no, not like this, Nate. Not like this. No. Nobody would have batted an eye. It should have been. That's where the continuity error bothers me. It doesn't look right. You got an animated Rotta the Hutt in the back, and it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look good at all. It's a bad design. Yeah. It's weird that all people who criticize this figure were losing their mind on the Harry Potter figures. It's exact same bunch, exact same crowd that were chasing those year 1 kids. Ooh. Harry Potter. That they come out right.
Oh, I know. It's the same bunch, chasing them.
Oh God.
And
Brother Ooh.
Brother Ooh, and they were reviewing her outfit and stuff and pointing finger. It was bad. It was just that's not going to hold. I don't care what she's selling for. It's fake price and it's fake it's not. I don't think it's a true representation. I think they'll be better. Like no, it's you have to. Yeah, unfortunately, Jedi mind tricks like that don't work on me. So I don't want
only Monday.
Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, folks. That's it. I am calling it a night. Nate, I had fun. Hopefully, I tackled enough of your topics. And I didn't get to go into the Marvelverse, and I'm tired. I was looking at my notes here. I wanted to talk about the Marvelverse.
They're doing Marvel Rivals now, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to. Okay, I'm gonna try to, folks. I'm gonna try to do another live stream, and
a week or so, because there's a lot of Marvel stuff I wrote down that I wanted to talk about, and I'm exhausted. So thanks for watching, Nate. As always, thanks for hanging out with me. And this was fun, folks. It's been a pleasure. I'm gonna do my can't promise. I'm gonna try to do another live stream because I have a bunch of notes here about the Marvelverse, and there's a lot of good shit I wanna talk about.
Yep. Also, guys, I do apologize for my for my technical difficulties because I'm at work, so I'm running with my laptop, and I don't know, it just botched on me, the whole audio shenanigans. And I was like, okay, let me do it from my phone. I got backups.
All right, then. You'll see no mercy from me.
If you want the ultimate, you gotta be willing to pay the ultimate price.